Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So my name is Effie and this is For the Love of Music. This is the first episode. So basically I'm going to give you a little introduction and let you know kind of what I plan to do on this channel. I'm an aspiring artist, and the key word there is aspiring artist, and I'm really tired of being called an aspiring artist. So I decided to start this channel just because I have nothing else to lose. As you can see, I'm in my room and this room is very bare, it's very empty, and that's because last year I had an accident. I had a fire and it caused extensive damage to the house, but my room, I lost about 85% of my belongings, and when you kind of lose everything, it just feels like, what else do you have to lose in life? And I just feel like last year in itself was a bit of a massive year in a bad way. A lot of things happened to me personally, but then again we had things like Brexit, we had Trump, you know, and a lot of things happened with friends and family around, and it was just crazy. And then you add on me, you know, having this accident in my room and just losing all my stuff, all my music, everything that I had written down, my guitar, my piano, my mics, everything. And it was really sad. And I just felt like, you know what? Once you lose everything, it just feels like there's nothing else to lose. So I'm gonna start a channel and I'm just gonna go for it. I don't want to be called an aspiring artist anymore. I would love to kind of get to the up and coming artist stage. It means that something is happening, you're doing something. And I have to be honest, I've been really complacent about, you know, music. I've been lazy, you know, because at the end of the day, like with music, you're writing something, you're doing things that is personal. You know, I'm not just a singer, I'm a singer-songwriter. So I write my own stuff, I draw from personal experiences. And when it comes to kind of recording or putting it out there, it can get really a bit intense, and I can get really shy. I'm very confident. I will get on stage, I don't mind. But when it comes to actually getting stuff done, like when I go to the studio, I'm like, oh God, so this is my new song. You know, I'm really a bit weird about it. I've done stuff in the past, but I've not really, I don't know, what's the word? I've not really done enough. I've not really pushed through. And I have this problem of, let's say I go to the studio, let's say I have a photo shoot, and you know, I get the results back and I'm not happy with the results. Instead of me pushing forward, maybe the next day or the next week going to do it again, I kind of just pause, I just get deflated, I lose my motivation, and I don't do it anymore. And the thing is, when I get back, let's say, you know, in 2 months time or 3 months time, where I'm like, oh, I'm motivated again, let's go for it, let's do it. I'm starting from the exact same point where I stopped. And yeah, I've learned from that experience, but if I'd kept going, you know, the next week or the week after, you know, I would have 2 months or 3 months worth of experience to draw from, not just starting again from 3 months ago. So that's my process, and it takes a long time, and it's very annoying and very sad. So yeah, a lot of it is my fault, I'm aware of that, but I kind of want to change things, and I don't want to just be an aspiring artist anymore. I don't know where it's going to take me, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I kind of want to use this as my diary, as my motivation, as my therapy as well, because I want to talk about all the things that I've done. Because people ask me, oh God, so what's going on with music? And I'm like, oh God, I don't know. Why don't you know? What's the problem? And I don't want to answer questions because I just feel like, oh God, it's a long process. I don't want to tell you I had an open mic night the other day, or I don't want to tell you I went to the studio and it didn't go very well. I don't want to tell you the story about, oh yeah, I had this photo shoot and it didn't go very well. And then you see me in 6 months and you ask me another question and I tell you the exact same thing, but maybe not photo shoot this time. It might be studio. I don't want to complain, I don't want to do that. Or I say, oh yeah, you can view my videos online, but oh, they're not really finished, or they're not really great. I'm tired of making excuses. I kind of want to have progress. I want to give people things that I'm really proud of. So I'm kind of going to use this as my motivation of like talk to you about like what I've been through, what I'm doing. And I'm probably going to have like sit down videos like this of me just kind of talking about things that I've been through, and maybe things that are funny, maybe for other aspiring artists or people that have friends that are aspiring artists, maybe singers, you know, writers, you know, writing books, or, you know, authors, or you know, actors, whatever it is, just to kind of just see what it feels like as an aspiring artist trying to, you know, someone that's creative trying to get there, to do cover videos where I'm just doing songs and kind of just pushing myself, trying to see what I'm doing and just keep singing, because that's the point. I want to just keep singing, and when I'm singing, when I'm being creative, I write more, I'm more inspired. It's just a whole thing. So I kind of want to keep myself in this music world and just keep going, even if it's just talking about what I've done before, you know, or vlogging, showing you like behind the scenes of what it feels like trying to find yourself a guitarist or finding a rehearsal space or something. I just kind of want to be doing something that I have to do every week or every month that just keeps me in that world so I don't fall off. And as I said, my life is pretty empty. Like right now I'm starting over again, so it feels like, why not start in the right direction? Like I'm gonna fill my room with new things, but you know, declutter my life, and I feel like I need to declutter my music life as well. And if that means just talking about everything that I've been through, like the experiences that I've been through, it will kind of take all that weight and kind of shed all of that stress off me, and not be going into it thinking, oh God, yeah, I'm here again, oh God, I've done this before and it didn't work out. Just shed it, just talk about it, let's laugh about it. And you know, if you are also an aspiring artist, you can just kind of bond with me over maybe things that I'm talking about that you've done, or maybe you want to kind of go into this industry and you don't know what you're gonna be heading into. We can just sort of laugh about things and just talk about things. I want to get to that point where I'm like, yes, my EP is out, we're doing this, so having a launch party for my EP, because I want to have a launch party. I don't want to just like bring it out, I want it to be like, you know, fun. I want to feel like all this work, here's the results, here's what we're doing. So I want to kind of get there. So it should be good. I'm kind of happy about this. I just feel like I just want to start fresh, and I just want to be more confident, and just want to kind of start this year, or start now, and see where I am next May. You know, where am I going to be? Am I, you know, what can I achieve? Will I know what I'm doing with music? Will I know what direction I'm going in? Am I going to just go down writing? Am I going to go into stage? What am I going to do? Like, or am I going to give up? I don't know. But I kind of want to go on this journey and really motivate myself, push myself to keep going with something that I really, really love. I love it. I mean, I do cakes. I always loved music, and I love cakes. And I do cakes. And with cakes, it was so much easier, because it almost felt like people didn't know that before I said, oh, I wanted to do cakes. They knew I love cakes because I would always eat cakes. But that's kind of all they knew. So I just started cakes. I just decided I want to do cakes. I worked at a bakery. I took a course. I started baking. I started trying to promote myself, and I started selling cakes. And with cakes, it's almost like instant gratification, where you bake the cake and you decorate it, you do all of that, and the person comes, they pay you for it, they look at the work, they text you back, or they email you or whatever and say, oh my God, that was amazing, that's great, thank you so much, really enjoyed it. And that's it, it's done, you know. And then you put things up online, and it's great, and it's almost easier. With music, it's a longer journey, and it's something I guess I've loved longer, and so if it means a lot more to me, so I don't want to just put out things that are not great. I look back on my cakes now and I think, wow, gosh, I really thought that was cool like 2 years ago, and wow, look how much progress I've made. And I want to feel that way about music. I don't want to keep getting stuck. I don't want to be starting from, you know, 6 months ago. I want to just keep doing it and making it. We'll see in a year what happens. We'll see. And I hope I look back on this video and think, wow, oh my God, see how much you've grown. I'm so glad you put yourself out there. And I hope that for you guys as well, maybe this motivates you to kind of come on this journey with me, and you guys go on the journey with yourself, and we kind of go through this together. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoy this. Subscribe to my channel. If you're not ready to subscribe just yet, go ahead and watch the next video. And yeah, thanks, bye.